Call it Park Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, booty.
Hey, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
What's up YouTube, it's Desi and I'm back with another video. You guys, it's going to be Desi Car Talk this morning. Now I have been trying to like get back up with the schedule as far as for that, but I hope y'all just do appreciate these videos I've been doing for y'all because Christmas is coming and I'm just trying to keep uploading as much as I can. So basically, yeah, we got a couple more days until Christmas and I'm really excited about it. I'm going back up to go see my family, so I cannot wait. This video is going to talk about as far as for how I was able to obtain my phlebotomy certificate as far as for no experience or anything like that. So let's get right into the video. So if you guys ever watch any of my phlebotomy videos, I always show as far as for my phlebotomy certificate. I'll tell about how I got it. Most of the time I always talk about certain questions that may be asked as far as for phlebotomy, so I figured this video will be good to tell you the steps that I took to get it. So the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I want people to know, like, if you're in medical assistant school, if you're in any type of medical program and you're looking to get phlebotomy as far as for another experience, this can be the one for you. I figured my hair looks really good when I talk with these two right here, so all right, so y'all, so basically I started medical assistant school in 2016. It was December 2016 and I went to Fortis College. That's where I was able to get my medical assistant experience. I was able to get everything for medical assistant at Fortis College. So yeah, so when I was basically getting towards the end of the course and everything like that, we're finishing up with the schooling. Oh my gosh, I forgot my earrings. That's why I look so plain today. I just realized that, y'all, because I'm looking like, damn, why I look so different. I forgot my earrings. Okay, so yeah, so basically if you're in medical assistant schooling and you're getting close to ending the school or course, or say for instance you're fresh off starting off with medical assistant, try to see if there's any courses you could take up as far as for phlebotomy. I mean, courses as far as for your classes, you are going to have a course where you pretty much focus on learning about phlebotomy, but I feel like you should take up another additional class or another extra curriculum activity or something like that as far as for seeing about phlebotomy, because that can be something that you could have as well when you graduate, so that could be more experience for you. So my friend just happened to tell me about it and she was like, hey, I was able to look up on the website and I saw that they have some classes that you could take as far as for phlebotomy. You can get a certificate for it, and she was like, it was only like $200 something. So I checked into it and I started looking into it. I even called the lady. So basically it was a lady who was already certified. She had her board as far as for the directory of, I guess, education or something like that. It was something that she showed you. If you guys will be able to see it as far as for on my phlebotomy certificate that you guys will be able to see. But yeah, she had already had, say for instance, her master's, her bachelor's degree and all that stuff like that. So she's technically the person that was the educator to educate us on phlebotomy. So I actually think that's good, because a lot of people, they're making money off of that now, where they technically already have the credentials for everything that they learn, so they're passing it on to other people. And basically, as long as you're certified in that area, you're able to do that. So yeah, so I basically went to the class, and when I went to the class, it was basically like a couple of weeks. So basically all she was doing was the first week she'll let you know like what you'll be doing, introducing you to everything. As soon as you walk into the room, it was like on Beach Boulevard where I went at, but as soon as you walk into the room, it's a whole doggone setting, like table full of like the dummy arms when you taking blood. So basically it's technically my arm right here chopped off all the way down there, and you just see each arm on each area, so you can pretty much practice on your own. She also had our own little setup where we had the gauze, we had the tubes, needle, butterfly needle, capillary tubes, band-aids, cotton balls, all those type of things to set up, so that way after we're done drawing blood, we'll know what to have. Also, the tourniquet was in there as well too. So I kind of liked that. And my thing is, each day it was something different. So say for instance, we'll learn like a little bit of the book work where we'll listen to her talk, go over the presentation slides, and it'll give us information on phlebotomy. And then sometimes she'll even call you out and be like, okay, show me how long you're supposed to have the tourniquet on the patient arm. And then say for instance, we'll just go ahead and put the tourniquet on the arm, tell her to keep it on no less than a minute and then pop the tourniquet, and then she'll tell us like, demonstrate on how to tie the tourniquet on the patient arm, show me the correct way to do it and show me the non-correct way to do it. So that's kind of how the classes were going. And then basically the last week of the class, she'll give you a study guide to show you as far as for everything you learned. So she'll literally go over each question that's on the test. So technically I took a test to have a certificate for phlebotomy, but it wasn't like a certification. And every time I applied for a phlebotomy job, I would always mention that. And the good thing about that as well too, a lot of these courses where you take up for phlebotomy, they will actually get you a job hired on. So technically I didn't get hired on at my externship for medical assistant, but however I went into the field for phlebotomy first, and then that's when I then got picked up for a medical job. Now I still completed my externship for medical assisting, but at the same time, when you don't get hired on for your medical assistant, you just got to think of other type of options that you can do. So that's definitely something that I feel like that should help you guys out as far as for, you know, deciding whether you should get a phlebotomy certificate or whatnot. I actually think it's something good, because at the end of the day, I got hired on at a plasma center, but it's other jobs that you can get hired on for phlebotomy. There's plenty of jobs as far as for the hospital. You got jobs as far as for blood banks, so you can work at like One Blood. They also have vans now where you can actually work inside the van and, you know, technically travel as a phlebotomist. So people are getting money off of that as well too. Most people would like to ask, is it worth your time trying to get the phlebotomy certificate? I feel like yes, because at the end of the day, like I said, some people, once they see that you have that and you also completed medical assistant, or say for instance you also completed CNA school and stuff like that, and you have the phlebotomy certificate, they'll be like, wow, she actually, you know, have a lot more experience. And if you don't have as much experience, they'll say, well, at least she already have the credentials for it. Let's go ahead and start getting in the process of teaching her how to do the things. Now, when I was working at the plasma center as a phlebotomist, I actually started off as getting hired on as a donor technician. So you basically set up the machine, you make sure that you pay out the donor and everything like that. I was cross-trained with reception as well too. That's where you work at in the front desk, and well, technically it's like the front area as soon as you walk into a plasma center, and they take your vitals and everything like that. So that was something good to kind of get hired on to. But they have all types of jobs for you guys when it comes to phlebotomy, and that's one thing I like about it. So hopefully this video will be able to help you guys out. If you guys have any questions, do leave it below. For the most part, I feel like phlebotomy is something I feel like everyone should have, because for the most part, you want to kind of have that background of, you know, drawing blood, because regardless, I feel like the more you're trying to move up into the medical field, phlebotomy is definitely one. Now, it's not always mandatory, but I would say sometimes it's required, because some people would like to know, have you had the history of doing it? Have you had any type of experience doing it? And if you're looking to be into the medical assistant field, we do a lot of injections a lot. We do drawing blood a lot. Taking vitals is daily. So, you know, as far as for getting the blood pressure, temperature, weight, height, pain score, that's something we do on an average, so it's not really all that bad. But for the most part, I definitely do feel like phlebotomy is a good field to get into. It may not pay as much if you're living in the South, but if you live up north and everything like that, it does pay often, so I would definitely say check into it. But for the most part, hopefully this video will be able to help you guys out. Do leave comments below if you guys have any questions or anything, like comments or anything about anything, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm hoping everybody enjoying their Christmas so far, because Christmas is almost here, y'all, and I am ready to see my family, y'all. I'm ready to eat and see my family. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Peace.